So, as we discussed in our last class, there are three persons: first person, second person, and third person.
Third person.
And then there are two numbers in English language: singular and plural.
Plural.
Right? Simply we can call it call these numbers number of nouns. What we call this?
Number of nouns.
Very good. Right. So today we are going to practice a little bit interesting concept, which is very important to frame the sentences.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So whenever you are writing a sentence, generally you will be able to identify a few words. Right.
Yes.
So let me give you one example. Try to give me what the word is.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
He speaks English.
Yes, sir.
Right? Give me a moment, please.
Okay.
So, first example, he speaks English. Second example, he is speaking English.
English.
Right? Let me give you one more example.
We are speaking English.
We are speaking English. One more example. Right. We have spoken English. Right. If you observe all these examples, you will be able to identify a topic which is related to person and numbers. What would be the topic? Do you have any idea? If you observe the examples, so yesterday we discussed a topic on persons and numbers.
Yes, sir.
Right? So if you observe these examples, you will be able to identify another topic which is really important and as well as related to the yesterday's topic.
Yes, sir.
So what is this here? So I'm showing a word right here. What is this word?
Yes.
Is. Very good. Next, what is this?
We are.
Are. Only are. I'm showing only are. Right? Fine. Now, so in the last example, what I'm showing, what I'm indicating here?
Have.
Right.
Have.
Very good. So today we are going to talk about a topic called helping
Verbs.
right? So what is meant by helping verbs? What is meant by helping verb? Observe the word helping, help. What is meant by helping verb? Just observe the word help. What does it mean, helping? What's the meaning of helping? Don't you know the word help? What is mean by help? Are you able to hear me?
So supporting the needy people, sir.
Supporting the needy people. Very good. Rishikesh, what is mean by help? Help. Supporting. Danyata?
Sir, supporting for it. Something.
Jnanesh. What is mean by help? Jnanesh, unmute yourself. Right. Now tell me what is mean by help.
Assistance.
Assistance. Very good. Right. So we are going to talk about helping verbs. Right. I'll tell you what is the meaning of helping verb. Right. If you observe here, what is this? What is this?
He.
Right. Next.
Speaking.
Very good. Next.
We.
Next.
Speaking.
Next.
We.
Next.
Spoken.
Right. So now what you are going to do is just forget about the letters. So whatever the letters here, just forget about it and then read the sentence.
He's.
Yeah. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Yeah, Kushan, tell me. Again, it's not coming. Okay, after the class, I'll tell you know how to connect it. After the class, I'll tell you how to connect it. Okay, because already class started. I'll tell. Okay. Right. So just observe the things. Just forget about all these things. Okay. Now try to read the sentence.
He is speaking. We speaking. They spoken.
Is there any meaning?
No, sir. No, sir.
So it doesn't make sense. But if we keep all these things like simply he is speaking English. Yeah, speaking English. We have spoken English, right? So without the helping verb, we are not able to find proper meaning. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? So now what you supposed to understand is helping verb is the word which is connecting or helping the subject and the verb to give a proper meaning. Okay, without the helping, mostly we are not able to find the proper meaning in the sentence, right? So
Yes, sir.
now I'm going to talk about helping verbs. What we are talking about today?
Helping verbs.
Helping verbs, right? So how many types of helping verbs are there? Do you have any idea about helping verbs? How many types are there?
No, sir.
No idea. Right, no problem. Right, I'll give you. So I'll give you the types of helping verbs also. Right. So first type is be forms. Second type is do forms. And third type is have forms. Okay. So how many types are there? How many
Three
types?
types.
There are three types of helping verbs.
Types.
Okay. Don't get confused. So these are the primary helping verbs, primary auxiliaries. Okay. So secondary auxiliaries also there. I'm not going to talk about that now. I'll tell you later. Okay. Today we are going to talk about only these three forms: be forms, do forms, have forms. Okay.
Okay.
So another name for all these forms
Primary auxiliary.
primary auxiliary verbs. So what is the another name for all these things? Primary
Primary auxiliary
auxiliary verbs.
verbs.
Right. So now let me give you what are the be forms, what are the do forms, what are the have forms. First, be forms. Am, is, or. Okay. Am, is, are. Second type. Right? So in the be forms, am, is, are indicate the present tense. What's the tense there?
Present tense.
Okay, good. In the past tense, you'll be able to identify was, were. Okay. Future, I'll give later. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now, do forms. So what we are talking now? Do forms.
Do form.
Yes. Do, are, does. right? So that is in the present tense. Now in the past tense. Right? Did in the past tense. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next, what is the third type?
Future tense.
No.
Have
I'll give you the future tense later. So, what is the third type? Have forms. Right?
Yes. Have. Yes, sir.
Third type, have forms.
Have forms.
Have or has in the present tense. So, how about in the past tense?
Had.
Very good. So, in the past tense, had. Okay. So, now you got be forms, am, is, are in the present tense, was, were in the past tense.
Past tense.
Next, do forms. Do or does in the present tense, did in the past tense.
Past tense.
Next, have forms. Have or has in the present tense, had in the past. Right? So then how about future? How about future? You just need to add. What we need to add? Will or shall. Will or shall we have to add. For example, if you are talking about be forms, you have to add will or shall. If you are talking about do forms, will or shall. If you are talking about have forms, will or shall. Right? So this is common for all be forms, do forms and have forms. Okay. So now I'm going to give you some examples. Then after I'll ask some examples as we did yesterday.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So now first example. I. What is this I? First person, singular.
Singular.
Right? Next, we. What is we?
First person. Plural.
First person, plural. Right? Next, you.
Second person, singular and plural.
Very good. Second person, singular and plural. Correct. Next, he, she, it.
Third person, singular.
Very good. He, she, it. Third person, singulars. They.
Third person, plural.
Very good. Right. Now I'm going to give you one example for all examples, all persons. Then after you have to give me the examples.
Okay, sir.
Right? So,
Okay, sir.
I am speaking English. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I am speaking English. Very good. We are speaking English. Okay. Next, you are speaking
Are speaking
English. Next,
You are Yeah.
So I'll give one more example here for are. You are, right?
Yes. Listening to the class.
You are listening to English, right? So now he is
He speaking
very good.
He is
Speaking
English.
English. She is
She is speaking English.
okay. Speaking or listening English. Right? Next.
It is a wonderful place.
It is
A wonderful place.
wonderful place. Very good. It's a wonderful place. Right? Now,
are
very good. They are.
learn.
So, these are the things we have been discussing, right? So, let me give you one more example. So, as I said earlier, I am in the present tense. Right? So, now I'm going to give you past. I was speaking English. Okay. Now we were speaking English. Next, you were speaking English. Next, you were listening to
Class.
listening to music or listening to class. Next, he was speaking English. Next, she was speaking English. Next, it was a wonderful day. It was a wonderful day, right? They were listening to music
Class.
or class, anything. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if you observe in the previous video, just before, I given all the present tense one. I am,
Sir.
we are, you are, he was, sorry,
He was.
it is, they are. So these are the examples we used. All helping verbs who are in the present tense. But now here if you observe, all are in the past. Okay. So these are all the examples related to past. Got the difference, present and past? Say yes or no? Right? After the class, I'm going to upload the video. What you can do is, you can watch the video from the YouTube also. Okay. In the group, I'll share the YouTube link. You just go through the YouTube and you can watch the video also. By then, you'll be able to easily understand what exactly we are talking. Got it? Right? So, about the future tense, tomorrow I'll talk about it. Okay. So, past tense and present tense for today. Tomorrow we will talk about future. Okay. So, meanwhile, I'm going to share you some list of vocabulary. Yesterday, I have given 1 page of vocabulary. Are you all remember that?
Sir. Yes, sir.
I have given a small homework on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you all completed that?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So, I'm going to ask you a few words, right? So try to give me the answers. So I'm going to ask one by one.
Okay, sir.
So first, Hanish, what is meant by accommodation?
Accommodation, sir.
Yeah.
Adaptation, sir.
Accommodation is adaptation. Right? So accommodation means providing shelter simply. Providing shelter.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next,
Shelter.
Danyata,
Sir,
administration.
yeah, we should take. Means we should. Sir, I will say one sentence, sir.
Sorry?
Sentence. I will
Keep
say one
it
sentence.
also, no problem.
Administration make important to us.
Sorry?
Administration make important decisions.
Right. So administration means looking after, taking care. Simply we can say taking care of a particular thing.
Management also.
Right? Next. Rishikesh. Rishikesh, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Right. So advertisement. What is meant by advertisement? Have you got the answer or not? Rishikesh.
No, sir.
Okay.
I yesterday wrote only some words, sir.
Okay, fine, no problem. So try to watch the video in the YouTube. Yesterday I uploaded in the YouTube. Watch the video and try to practice that. No problem. Okay. So Gnanesh.
Yes.
Gnanesh. Gnanesh. Are you able to hear me, Gnanesh? Gnanesh.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to hear me?
Sir.
Right. So what is mean by agreement? Agreement.
Agreement.
Agreement, not agreement.
Agreement means
Ganesh. Yes, tell me what is meant by agreement. Right. So this is not the correct way. Guys, understand one thing. If you want to improve your English, you have to do it. Understood?
yes, sir.
Whatever the work I'm giving, you have to practice it. So from the morning to evening, I think you don't have any work because you don't have the school, right?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no?
Yes, sir.
Then